Hello StarCraft fans, this is Falcon Paladin coming to you with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. This is a game between Revolver and Crowbar on Orbital Shipyard. Alright, let's get rid of that and get right on into it. In the bottom left of Orbital Shipyard we have the red Zerg player. It is Revolver using the StarCraft's Zerg logo. Look how happy that is. Happy little star. And in the top right of Orbital Shipyard we have the blue Zerg player. It is Crowbar, representing nobody at the moment. Alright, using the extractor trick, here is Crowbar, and any such activity from Revolver, no, not at all. So ZVZ in Legacy of the Void is a lot more varied, I think, than it used to be in Heart of the Swarm or in Wings of Liberty. Ravagers are good, Lurkers are good, Mutalisks are still pretty good. So you do still see some Muta play here. Ling Baneling could be pretty strong as well, but I just like to see the Lurker play with better positioning. You can put Lurkers on high ground and wait for the Zerg to run into your Lurker spines of death. Very, very strong play there, but both players getting hatcheries at pretty much identical times. Looks like Crowbar was a little bit ahead of Revolver, and that worker count for Revolver a little bit ahead of Crowbar. So both players kind of making some trade-offs, getting their hatcheries at slightly different times, spawning pools at effectively the same time as well. Once again, Crowbar just a tiny bit ahead, and gas for Crowbar. Oh, there we go. Just a tiny bit ahead of Revolver as well. So identical builds. I know I said there's a lot of variation in this matchup, and there can be. So, but at this point, I mean, everybody has to get a spawning pool. Everybody has to get an extractor. There's nothing crazy going on here. We'll have to see if the Roach Warren comes out, or perhaps a quick lair into a Hydra Den. That can be pretty effective as well. It's just a matter, you have to worry about the Zerg player sending like a million Lings into your base when you're not ready for them. And that pretty much dictates what Zerg players do in the ZVZ matchup all throughout StarCraft 2. You really can't wall off. You can't hold off infinite number of Lings like Terran and Protoss can, assuming they play correctly. So again, if like 20 Lings showed up right now, both players would be dead, and they would deserve it because neither of them scouted. Come on, you guys. You have to scout in this game. I know it does cost a drone. I know it means you lose extra mining time, you lose some minerals, but man, if you catch a 6 pool coming or a 14 pool coming, I guess that's the earliest, you can see that. It can save your bacon, and it's the difference between a win and a loss. So come on, guys, scout, especially in the lower leagues. Those of you who are watching and submitting stuff to Into the Void, scout. Just do it. I know, you might not see anything interesting, but you'll see something of use, I guarantee. So a couple slow Lings heading on out here for Crowbar. He is getting speed, getting a couple queens as well. Roach Warren coming up for Revolver. I think these are just scouting Lings. So again, it's late. It's almost the 3-minute mark, and better late than never, though, is what my teachers in high school used to always say. The Lings pop on in under their friendly Overlord in the skies, and then move on into the main base. They take a quick breather. Come into the main. There's some queens trying to kill them. They get on this creep, get that bonus, because enemy creep gives you speed just like your own creep does. Oh no, the queens! Are they going to be able to get these Lings? One more shot kills that one, and both Lings get cleaned up. They do see the Roach Warren, though. That's nice, and they did see the single gas, no double gas. So that tells them that it's probably not going to be a quick Lurker Ultra type, or Lurker Hydralisk type play from Revolver. Crowbar feels very safe in taking a third base based on what he saw here. There's a lair as well, which means the Revolver is taking up. And getting a Roach Warren of his own as Crowbar, being better safe than sorry at this point. Again, the lair very, very quick for Revolver here at the 3-minute mark. It might actually could be a Hydralisk Lurker type play, but again, I think there'd be another gas at this point. Double gas coming up. Indeed. And there's the lair coming up for Crowbar as well. Lings moving out across the map. Do they have speed? Yes, they do. They have their little wings. The queen kind of trying to hold the ramp all by her lonesome. Can't do it very well, though. And the Lings coming out just try to see what they can kill, but these queens are blocking this up. 3 queens. Remember when I said that Zerg doesn't have the wherewithal to hold an infinite number of Lings? 3 queens might be able to do it. They're just so tanky. They have transfuses available. A lot of Lings would die before they busted through that wall, and that's exactly why Revolver is doing it. Oh no, but leaving it open. Oh, creep tumor coming up there. The Lings checking for a third. There's not. That's got to be a relief to Crowbar because he has a base up already and trying to get through. Oh, the run by. The Lings get the run by. The wall was not perfect there for Crowbar, or for Revolver, and Crowbar gets the Lings in, going after some drones. The drones are doing some drone stacking to keep themselves alive. Roaches come in as well, and the Lings are just dancing back and forth, being very, very annoying. and finally getting cleaned up. No, some of them managed to escape back into the main base, getting another quick scout out here. And seeing nothing else really of consequence, trying to kill a worker, not able to do it. The single Ling that is left is determined to make it back home alive, and he does. Backs out, scouting. And maybe he doesn't want to go home. But when the army moves out for Revolver, Crowbar will know because this Zergling will let him know. So 9 roaches in production for Crowbar, getting that +1 missile attack, getting Glial Reconstitution. Is this a roach-on-roach type battle? It looks like it may very well be. Missile attack, again, being evolved by both of these players. And yeah, I don't see really any indication they're going to go Lurker, which makes me a little bit sad. But again, roach battles can be pretty exciting as well. That third base for Crowbar is just a massive boon to him. Revolver needs to make an attack happen soon, being a little bit passive, getting some Ravagers. Alright, so that mixes it up. I like the Ravagers from Revolver. I'm going to push out with Ravagers. Creep spread looking alright. Again, I'd like to see it better, but you're pretty much helping out your opponent as much as you're helping yourself, which is a bit of a problem. Crowbar, inject. 3, 2, 1, go. Ah, not going to happen. Drone finally getting that third base. So much later than Crowbar. Oh boy. Oh boy. Queen inject now. Okay, so one thing that I do want to stress to the Zerg players watching this channel, Queens can do multiple injects now. So you'll notice she has 50 energy. She can inject once and inject twice. She could inject twice. And what that means is Spawn Larva goes through the cycle twice, once and twice. Perfect timings on those second injects. And get you that larva out exactly as you want it. So go ahead and do that with your queens that have extra energy. There's no shame in it. Players such as Crowbar are getting a little extra energy on their queens. Might as well use it. It used to be you could only use it for, what I'm going to say here, for creep tumors and for transfuses. But now you can do extra injects. You can stack them on top of your hatcheries. So do that for sure. Roaches. Moving on down, what are we looking at right now? Units tab. 23 roaches and 4 Ravagers for Revolver. 25 roaches and 3 Ravagers for Crowbar. So pretty even stuff. I think they both have the Glial Reconstitution upgrade. +1 missile attack is here for both players as well. +2 missile attack being researched by Revolver though. And here comes the flank attack by Crowbar. Corrosive Bile. Whiff, 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 whiff. Doesn't hit anything at all. Corrosive Bile again. Whiff, 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 whiff. Just going right around it. Killing a Ravager with the acid saliva and getting corrosive biled on the corpse before it melts into the creep. Yep, Crowbar in a pretty commanding position right now. 49 to 44 Harvesters, 148 to 130 total supply, continuing to stream roaches and Ravagers across the map, getting those darn near upgrades, getting +1 Carapace, getting +2 missile attack, and once again the roach dance continues. Creep Tumor gonna finish, and Revolver actually feeling aggressive, pushing on up. And does Crowbar want to turn engage? He does not, but he's throwing some Corrosive Bile. So Corrosive Bile is mostly used as a deterrent for a pursuing army to continue chasing you. I'm not sure if that was the intent for Blizzard when they made this spell. It doesn't really do a lot of damage, unfortunately. It's just really easy to dodge, especially by roaches that have Glial Reconstitution and hydras that have muscular augments. Choosing to actually get up on this high ground, killing the debris, which rarely happens on this map. I like the cut of Revolver's jib here. Killing this debris as well, a more direct path to his enemy. That's right, that is what I like to see. And a 4th base coming up for Crowbar. No such sign of a thing for Revolver at all. 58 to 44 total harvester count in favor of Crowbar. I just realized, like, these are both tool names, right? Revolver, Crowbar. Corrosive Bile manages to get the Overlord. Good job. Good job there, Revolver. Trying to come up this ramp. There's a single spine. Dies immediately. Whoa. Corrosive Bile again, chasing the army back. That's what we like to see here at Falcon Paladin. Hey, Lurker Den coming up for Crowbar. There we go. There we go. Lurker Den. Lurkers do surprisingly well. Small roach hit squad getting in here, killing a few workers, but responding roaches from Revolver should be able to clean these guys up fairly darn quickly. But roaches are falling, or workers are falling. 16 drones have died for Revolver in this game throughout the match. And Revolver doesn't quite know where he wants to attack. He knows there's a 4th base now, I think. Corrosive Bile. Oh, it can kill stuff even in the air. Good. Nope, I was going to say good Corrosive Bile hits, but no, it was good concave as well, but it's gone now. Goodbye, good concave. Both players are completely maxed out. Lurker Den about to complete. Hydra is actually on the way for Crowbar. So a few lurkers to add to this mixture. I don't think there will be too many, but it might be enough to turn the tide. The roach dance continues. The seductive roach dance. Creep tumors allowed to finish, and corrosive bile being thrown down, moving the army back. They get this hatchery in about 2 swipes. There we go. Oh, transferring drones getting killed as well, and moving right on in his revolver. Corrosive bile being thrown on down. It's just a big roach ravager battle. Corrosive bile being thrown down everywhere. The lurkers pop at just the right time, and one manages to burrow. The other one dies a little bit too quickly here. I don't know who's going to win this particular matchup. Meanwhile, back down here, roaches are killing the workers at the third base. But looks like Revolver might actually win this battle. Where is... Oh, the lurker died because there's an overseer with the army. Oh, well played indeed. Revolver, corrosive bile, killing stuff, popping out roaches, helping. It's a very, very close battle at this point. Who's going to win it? Looks like Crowbar will get enough reinforcements to chase away the remaining 2 Revolver roaches, but that's it. Crowbar is actually killing this base. Some roaches pop on out. They are +2, but they're +2/+1 for Crowbar. Additional roaches pop, but a little bit too late. The hatchery does end up falling. It is now 3 base to 2 base. This base is about to finish for Revolver, but not there quite yet. 26 workers left for Revolver. Crowbar playing this so very, very well. Catching a bit of these transferring roaches. They don't want to stand and fight this. They want to regroup with the rest of their buddies. Pushing out is Revolver. He needs to win this game. He needs to be aggressive. He needs to kill that third base of Crowbar. This could turn into a base race, but no. Crowbar coming back to defend his bases, to defend his homeland. Corrosive bile actually almost hitting his own units there, so you don't want to do that. Roaches again. These small roach hit squads for Crowbar are incredible. They're going to kill that 4th base. They are. I'm not sure how well Revolver is paying attention, but one roach does get picked off. So pretty good stuff from Revolver, but I just think he needs to make a bigger, grander gesture than that. And yeah, these roaches are pretty much unchecked. They're going to kill that base, no problem. Lemon peasy, easy squeezy. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, that's what it is. Roaches for Crowbar are actually split up and getting taken down by the larger group of roaches for Revolver, despite the fact that Crowbar has better upgrades. And here comes from the backside, Crowbar reinforcing Revolver's coming on a flank on the backside attack. This is insane. And the lurkers come on in. Oh boy, lurkers are a big, big problem here. There is an overseer. The roaches want to kill the lurkers first. They do get one of them, but the other 2 at the backside are throwing the spines in, and that's it. A GG from Revolver. Revolver's defeated, and Crowbar is victorious. So there we go. Pretty exciting. Excuse me, a little ZVZ there for the channel. I know most of you don't like ZVZs. The view counts on this matchup are pretty low, but I like to cast them anyway. I like to get all the matchups available just because everybody is special, and every matchup deserves to be loved. So thanks for joining me today. This has been Falcon Paladin with yet another daily Legacy of the Void upload. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe if you like what you saw and what you heard today. You can also catch me on Twitter and Facebook, all at /Falcon Paladin. Go ahead and visit the store. You can get awesome t-shirts, StarCraft 2 shirts, Falcon Paladin t-shirts. There's a link in the description, as well as in the end slate. We do take custom orders. If there's a shirt you want to see, let us know. Spawn More Overlords was requested by somebody. We're going to make that subscriber their own shirt. So again, check it out. Give it a shot for this Christmas season. All right, what else do I have to say here? Go ahead and enjoy the music by Seabeats on the end slate as well. Just fantastic, easy listening, and sometimes it's cool at the same time. And until next time, as always, thank you so much for watching, and you take care of yourself.